I'm Jim. Today I will introduce you to the Rhino Rescue Splint Kit. The Splint Kit includes sizes of 4 inches, 9 inches, 18 inches and 36 inches, which can effectively address various bone injury situations. Next, I'll explain how to use each of the 4 splint sizes. We'll start with the 4-inch splint, which is typically used for stabilizing finger fractures. To apply the Rhino Rescue finger splint, first shape it into a C curve. With your patient's palm facing down, gently slide the curved splint under the injured finger, leaving about an inch of space between the fingertip and the end of the splint. Press the sides of the excess splint together to form a fingertip guard, but avoid wrapping it too tightly around the finger to prevent compression, which may lead to swelling and further injury. Finally, secure the splint with a Rhino Rescue tape. This is the 9-inch splint, commonly used for stabilizing fractures of the palm or wrist. According to the size of your patient's arm and wrist, fold the distal end of the splint away from the surface, matching the angle of the patient's knuckles to enhance comfort. Create a C curve where the wrist and forearm can rest, using your arm as a template to mold the Rhino Rescue splint into the proper position. Ensure a nest for the thenar eminence, also known as the base of the thumb, to increase patient comfort and ensure proper positioning. Apply the Rhino Rescue splint to your patient and make fine adjustments. Finally, secure it with a Rhino Rescue elastic bandage. This is the 18-inch splint, typically used for stabilizing arm fractures. Tailor the Rhino Rescue splint according to your patient's arm size, folding the distal end away from the surface to align with the angle of their knuckles for increased comfort. Shape the splint into a C curve, allowing the arm to rest naturally, using your own arm as a guide. Mold the Rhino Rescue splint into the proper position, ensuring it provides adequate support. Fold the end of the splint and wrap it around the elbow for additional stability. Make any necessary fine adjustments for a proper fit. Finally, secure the splint in place with a Rhino Rescue elastic bandage. Additionally, utilize a triangular bandage to hang the arm over the chest for added support and comfort. This is the 36-inch splint, typically used for stabilizing leg fractures. Fold the 36-inch Rhino Rescue splint in half to create 2 equal halves. On each half, create C curves along the outer 2/3 of the length. If additional strength is required, mold reverse C curves on the edges, taking care not to extend them into the fold, as this could stiffen the splint and limit flexibility. Place your patient's foot and ankle into the splint, ensuring proper alignment, and pad any bony prominences on each side of the ankle for comfort and protection. Finally, secure the splint in place with a Rhino Rescue elastic bandage.